What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to our New York Jets franchise mode. And this week, we're in week number 5 away in Jacksonville, playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Henry Anderson, our veteran left end, has came up to me. Coach Gase, this losing is rugged. Our defense looks lost on game day. I'm calling a players-only meeting to create some accountability on defense. What position group do you think needs addressing? Let's do the secondaries. Yeah, our secondaries is key. Is going to be key to breaking this losing streak. Got it. There's a risk that if we don't win, the meeting may make things worse. But breaking this streak could give us the momentum we need. Plus 10 morale to all cornerbacks and safeties. Get 3 interceptions again. Oh, okay. 3 intercept. Yeah. Alrighty. And we also get a breakout development. What's up? Coach, just a quick note ahead of this week's game. Keep an eye on Williams, the defensive lineman. I know we lost last week, but he played an incredible game. I'm not really sold on him yet, but if he has a repeat performance against the Jags this week, he might turn out to be a very, very special player. Well, I already think Williams is already kind of a special player on this defense. But hold the Jags to less than 75 rushing yards or 1 rushing touchdown, or get Quentin Williams 2 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. All right. So this is going to be quite an interesting game going up against the run-heavy offense of the Jacksonville Jaguars. But to address that losing streak, I actually went out and made a trade. That's right, with the Baltimore Ravens. We went out and traded a 4th-round pick in this year's the 2023 draft, as well as Jamison Crowder and Le'Veon Bell to the Baltimore Ravens in exchange for wide receiver Devin Duvernay, who is a 23-year-old, 79 overall wide receiver who's playing slot over Jamison Crowder now, as well as veteran running back Mark Ingram II to replace Le'Veon Bell. And for those of you who are like, hey, that's not really a good deal, you dropped overall and gave up a draft pick, this is what's happening. All right, we traded for a nice young star wide receiver in Duvernay. He's probably going to grow just like Ross, and we can have a nice 1-2 duo of Ross and Duvernay. As for the running back, yes, we did drop a little bit from him. We dropped back for Mark Ingram, but Tyreek Owen is going to be kind of our primary 3rd down back now, where he's going to be playing there the 3rd downs, and then Mark Ingram is going to be our power back. That is the main thing I wanted to address. With Le'Veon Bell was a power back, all right? So now we have that 3rd down running back, Cohen, who's going to be gaining all the yardage, and then the powerful Mark Ingram will get down when they go and gets tough. In fact, I believe in Cohen so much that we're going to go with him. But also, Mark Ingram is actually an elusive back, not so much a power back. So that's kind of cool, especially since he's going to fit our scheme now. But anyways, let's jump on into week number 5 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alrighty, boys, here we are in Jacksonville, and I kind of have a different game plan for this week. Seeing how Patterson is a higher overall running back than Tyreek Cohen, why not start Patterson as have Patterson as our starting running back and have Cohen as the 2nd, Ingram as the 3rd? It's just something that popped in my head, so I think we might see a combo of both Patterson and Cohen here today as that 3rd down running back, as well as the primary running back. We're going to start with Cohen here today, and if he does really well, we'll keep him, and he'll win this battle. But anytime he is not doing well, we are going to sub in Cordarrelle Patterson as that starting running back. But let's get on into this kickoff. Come on, boys. Let's punt one right on into the back of the end zone. Let's do it. There's Fournette hyping up. Who's that? Chark. And those are their 2-star wide receivers. Looking at Leonard Fournette, last week had 20 carries for 96 yards and a touchdown. His longest rush was 8 yards. Well, I mean, that's better than Le'Veon Bell, to be honest with you. But here we are getting set for kickoff now. Jacksonville going to receive it first. As we get set, kick is up. Going way back. Caught at the entrance of the end zone. He's going to bring it out, and he's going to get it right to about the 22-yard line. All right, so 3 yards less than if he would have took a knee. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Gardner Minshew on the season, 78 for 125, 970 passing yards, 8 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. So in this universe, they still have Gardner Minshew as their quarterback, not Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields. Sorry, Jacksonville fans. Here's Minshew going to go with a check down pass to his tight end, who's going to bulldoze right on through our cornerback. Tyler Eifert last week, 6 receptions for 100 yards and 1 touchdown. So Gardner Minshew likes his tight end as we get set to blitz with our free safety. Play action. Oh, he barely gets the ball out before he gets hit. And then D.D. Westbrook, nice grab, being able to secure the ball even while getting hit. Ryan Poole with the tackle there. It's up to our 47-yard line now. Minshew back, looking, short pass to, I think, Lavarius Skrudix, yeah, Chenault Jr. There we go. 1 reception, 16. Chenault. I knew what I was talking about. I just forgot his name. All right. On the 31 now for Jacksonville. They're just marching up this field, tearing apart our defense. Run with Fournette. Gets him up 6 yards there. 7 yards. 2nd and 3. That's Leonard Fournette's first carry, and he got 7 yards. Still not as great as his long, but still, if he averages that, it's not going to be a good day for us. So 2nd and 3 on the 24. Another run by Fournette. And he looks like he stopped right on the line, but he was able to pick up the first down. So now inside the red zone. And there's a quick little curl route caught. Curl route pass caught there. 2nd and 4 now. Damn, every time we break through their line, Gardner Minshew's just barely able to get them that ball. 2nd tackle by Poole. 2nd and 4. Handoff to Fournette, who picks up the first down and gets it down to the 8-yard line. I think we're going to see a lot more Fournette running here. No, Minshew dropping back. And he's getting pressure, and he's going to be brought down at the 21-yard line. Pine, the defensive tackle, averaging 1 sack per game. And this is only his 2nd week back this whole season. And he's already got 1 sack at least for both games. Quick curl route again to his wide receiver underneath, Westbrook. So now on the 13-yard line, he's going to have to chuck one into the end zone here. Darnold set, but he's just going to throw it for a nice short post route there. Not post route. Nice short drag route there by Chenault. Chenault has 2 receptions for 21 yards so far, all right? As now they're going to have to elect to kick a field goal with 3 minutes left in the first. And on the 8-yard line. I feel like if you're within 10 yards of getting a touchdown, I feel like you should go for it regardless. You don't have to go for it every time you get on 4th down, but when you're within the 10-yard line, you should always be going for it. As Cordero Patterson's going to return it up to the 25-yard line. Nice little spin move there. As here comes Sam Darnold, who last week, I don't know, he's been very inconsistent. So far this season, 670 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. And there's talks about the Jets possibly taking a quarterback in this upcoming draft now that they have 2 first-round picks. Darnold going to hand it off to Cohen, who runs left for a 2-yard gain there. Cohen, the newly appointed running back, following that Le'Veon Bell trade earlier this week. Darnold dropping back, looking to pass now. Can't find anyone, but he gets rid of it anyways. And that's going to be to A.J. Green for 5 yards. He caught it for a first down. Unfortunately, he planted both his feet on the opposite side. So 3rd and 2 on our 32-yard line. Well then, this should be a first down. Quick throw to Everett. Yep, picking up that first down. Darnold averaging right now 5 yards per catch. As Darnold now gets set, looks like we might see a little bit more out of Cohen here. And no, it's going to be a play-action pass. Line holding. Darnold throwing way down. Oh, he overthrew Ross in double coverage. Throws it up to Ross, the rookie. Damn. Now this is a run with Cohen out wide, beating the guy. And he's going to pick up the first down. Speedy Cohen. Damn, he's quick. Maybe this is what we needed. We need to get rid of the old guys and go younger. Darnold looking for a receiver. Check down pass to Everett, who is going to move it up to the Jaguars 42, bring up a 2nd and inches, just barely unable to pick up the first down there. 10 seconds left in this first quarter. Play action pass and intercepted. Alrighty. Yeah, there was no air. He threw it directly at the corner. You have to lob it over him, Darnold. You have to lob the ball over him. Not to him, over him. So here comes Minshew, now going to march down the field again. Eifert getting the first down there and up to our 40, and that will do it for this first quarter. Jaguars up 3-0 on the Jets. Jets looking like the normal Jets, and I mean, seriously, we might have to look at trading for a quarterback. I mean, not trading for a quarterback. We might need to look into drafting a quarterback here, as Fournette's going to be brought back in the backfield by Metcalf, the rookie. The rookie defensive tackle, having a really good season. So 2nd and 12 now. Again, going to hand it off to Fournette, who's going to be met immediately behind the line of scrimmage for a 1-yard loss. 3rd and 13 on the 42-yard line, and that's Quentin Williams with the tackle. He's going to have to go for a long one here. He gets set. Line breaking, finally throws it out of bounds, though. Smart move by Minshew, as now they're electing to kick a 59-yard field goal. Kick is up, and no good. Did not have enough on it, as he pulled up just short of that field goal right there. Yep, just barely missing it. That would have been a nice long field goal, though. I would have celebrated that with him. Toss out right to Cohen. He's met right at the line of scrimmage. So gain of 0 yards there. 2nd and 10 now. Darnold back. Blitz. Oh, but he gets it off to Cohen, who moves it now onto the Jaguars side of the field following a 2-yard gain. Have no idea how he managed to get that ball off, but he did. Woo! That's a first down, right? First down. What do you mean? No, he caught it for a first down. Oh, that's gay, game. That's so dumb. Kick is up. And brought out at the 19-yard line. Damn it, that was a first down, dude. Fuck. So 1st and 10 on the 19-yard line. Minshew been marching on this field pretty consistently so far, unless his line breaks, as they do right there. Is Fournette again tackled for a 1-yard loss. That's Mosley's 3rd tackle of the day. CJ Mosley is a monster among men. So 2nd and 11 on the 19. Quick throw up the middle, and did he pick it up? Did his arm extend over? It did. Shark able to extend his arm and pick up that first down. 1st and 10, play action run to Fournette, who's immediately brought back for another 1-yard loss. Line. Following a 6-yard gain. So now 3rd and 5. About 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the half. Minshew dropping, looking, and he's brought back for a sack. Henry Anderson getting the sack there. Quinn Williams also helping out. Nice job, Williams. I think that he's helping. I think he might get his goal soon. As now the punt is up and away. This one's going to go back to our 25 as here comes Patterson, who tries to spin off the tackle but unable to do it as he's brought down at the 33-yard line. So now 2:45 remaining on the clock, 1st and 10 for Darnold. Throwing it out to Cohen, who gets tackled for a 1-yard loss. Come on. Come on, Cohen. This is your breakout performance, buddy. Darnold going to throw it out to Cohen, who gets met 2 yards forward. So 3rd and 9. As that pushes up to the 2-minute warning. Darnold, come on. March down this field. 3rd and 9. You got so many young receivers. Work it, buddy. Work it. Dropping back. That's not working it. That's not working it at all. No, that's not what I meant by work it, running backward. No, no, no. If you're going to get sacked, do it right, like maybe 5 yards back. Then I would be okay. Not 15 to 20 yards back, you dimwit. As they're now returning it up to our 49-yard line. So they are on our side of the field following that punt return with 2 timeouts and a minute 46 left on the clock. This is not looking like it's going to be a good ending for us. Minshew, quick curl route to Shark. That is a grab for a 1st down. A minute 30 left with 38 yards to go. Minshew back, throwing out to his running back, and he's going to be tackled inbounds at the 32-yard line. Now they're in the hurry up. About a minute left to play. Still 32 yards to go. Quick pass over to Shark, and now they're going to call their 2nd timeout. So on the 22-yard line, a minute and 1 second on the clock. What is Jacksonville going to do here? Burnett motioning out left, dropping back, and a quick drag route to his man, Eifert. Pushing it on up to the 14. 35 seconds remaining. Minshew back, trying to pick up that 1st down, and he does. He manages to move it on up to the 7-yard line. And now with 15 seconds left on the 7-yard line. If they are not careful here, this could be their last play of the game. I mean, of the half, and they could walk out of here with no points. Motioning Fournette outright. And almost picked off. Oh, he read it. He read it and he dropped it. Oh, how amazing would that would have been. It was basically the exact same pass that Darnold threw. Oh, almost immediately picked off. Throwing over to Eifert. Eifert was tackled, and I don't think they're going to have enough time. No, they are not going to have enough time to get another play off or to get the play dead. As they're going to go into the half, only leading by 3. And I mean, I don't know what it is with our offense. I don't know. It has to be Darnold. Last year, I gave Darnold the benefit of the doubt, and I supported him through everything. But this season, man, he's supposed to be he's at a higher overall. He started it off pretty good. And now he just can't throw a touchdown at all. It's not our receiving core, because I upgraded our receiving core from last year. I know it's not the tight ends, because those guys are nothing but better than last year. Our running back is doing worse than last year, and I even improved our O-line. So why is it that our offense is doing so much better last year than it is this year? We're even more of a scheme fit. I don't know, man. I don't know what I gotta do to make this team win. I'm doing everything in my power. The future looks super bright for this team. It's just, will Sam Darnold be that quarterback when they're in their prime? I don't think so. Third quarter starting, Patterson trying to truck through about 8 Jets and 5 Jaguars, and it doesn't work. But he's able to rush it on up to the 23-yard line. So Darnold, I need you to do me a favor here and score a touchdown, buddy. Dropping back, Darnold, and he finds A.J. Green, who makes a move trying to get around the last man to beat, but doesn't. And he gets tackled at the 41-yard line. All right, so A.J. Green having a more prominent role here against the Jaguars. Darnold going to pass again, trying to find someone. And he does. He finds Ross, who makes one man miss and gets tackled by the second. That's an 8-yard reception there. So 2nd and 2.
At their 49-yard line.
Looks like a possible all-out blitz by the Jaguars. No, play action pass though, as he throws it to Cohen. And Cohen's going to move it on up 10 more yards. Up now to Jacksonville's 39.
First down, New York.
Darnold, play action pass again. Going right up the middle, trying to dart it to Ross. But that's going to be swatted right on down for an incomplete pass. God. Now Darnold again, passing it over to Cohen. Cohen's got space, tries to make a man miss, but he gets wrapped up for a 4-yard gain. So 3rd and 6. Jacksonville audibling a lot of men on that line. He's just going to throw it on out to his wide receiver, who gets it up to the line. And 4th and inches. Go for it, Darnold. Cordero Patterson, 6-yard reception. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, buddy. Fullback dive, right? Fullback dive. Yeah, buddy. Fullback dive. That's what I like to see by Sean Taylor. 2-yard rush, and he picks up that first down. Let's go. Let's go. Converting that 4th down. This is our time. 27 yards to go. Darnold trying to find anybody. No, as he gets hit while trying to release. Luckily able to hold on to that ball with one hand. So 2nd and 18 now. At least he tried to throw it. Handing off to Cohen. Cohen having a lot of room, but he stutter steps and tries to cut left instead of running towards the sideline. That's a mistake, buddy. That's a mistake. 3rd and 11, going deep. Caught, and he comes down with it. A.J. Green, a spinning catch in the air. Oh, you're not going to see anything more beautiful than that. Even their coach is like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Look at that. Darnold lobbing it up to Green. Just go up and get there. 2 Jaguars go underneath A.J. Green, missing the hit. He's going to come down with that and get us within 6 yards of getting our first touchdown in today's game. Handing it off to Cohen. Cohen finds a hole, and there might be a holding
offense.
And there will be a holding call. This one is on Christopher Herndon, the 4th. That's going to push us back 10 yards. So now 1st and 15. Darnold back, trying to find someone, anybody. He does. He throws it out on the release. And luckily the Jaguar doesn't decide to pounce today and grab that. Instead he pounces and swats it. 2nd and goal, 15 yards to go. Let's get this, Darnold. Let's get this bread. Hand off to Cohen. Cohen found a hole. Oh, 2 yards short. Cohen, just give him the ball. Let him power through. Or give it to Ingram. Give it to Ingram. Give it to Ingram. Run up the middle. 1 yard short for Ingram. Just go for it. Go for it. 4th and goal. 1 yard to go. You better fucking go for it, Gase. You're gonna kick a fucking field goal, you pussy bitch. You pussy bitch. And they ran into our kicker and there was no flag. Look, he ran into it. And there was no flag. All right, game. Alrighty. Game tied 3-3. About 2 minutes left in the 3rd. Jacksonville grabs it in their end zone. Going to take a knee for a touchback. Gardner Minshew, low man in the backfield now. 2 out right, 3 out left. He's looking to get a passing touchdown and get a lot of yards here. And he throws it over to Eifert, who's immediately swallowed up at the 31-yard line for a 6-yard reception. 2nd and 4 now. Darnold, not Darnold. Minshew dropping back, throwing again. Eifert with the grab up the middle. 1st and 10 now. With about a minute left in this 3rd quarter. Not Darnold. Minshew back, throwing. Eifert again with the catch. Moving it 10 more yards and another 1st down. I like how they're giving them these 1st downs, but us, no, inches. You got inches to go. Fuck you, refs. Fuck you. Leonard Fournette spins off his line. Oh, that was Chenault. Did Chenault was that Chenault with the carry? He got hurt. Their young gun, Chenault, gets hurt. That's going to be a very key piece in their offense now, missing for their wide receiving core. So 2nd and 3. Motioning out is Eifert. They're going to run it out left. Yep, running it left. Big hole. Big hole for Fournette as he rushing right on through. Trucks through one guy, moving it on up to the 29-yard line. As this should be our final play of the 3rd quarter. No, they're going to let time expire. All right, so getting on into the 4th quarter here on the Jets 29. Still looking for our 1st touchdown here today. Throwing it on out to Fournette. He grabs that. 2nd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Jets.
At the 24
Hold him.
line.
Hold him. You gotta cover him. There's no one in your zone, Mosley. Just cover Eifert. All right, 1st and 10. Play action run to Fournette, up the middle, untouched, and he picks up the 1st down. 1st and goal. All right, let's do it, EA. Just let him march on down. You do it every time. You do it in NHL. You do it here. If the computer wants to score, they're going to score. Go for it. Yup, on the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal. Handing it off to Fournette again. Rush up the middle.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Rush up the middle. Yup, rush. Oh, but he gets met behind. Are you going to give me a little bit of hope just to take it away here? Are we going to see another rush up the middle? If so, I have a feeling that this was going to be our... No. Passing it. Yep, finds Chark. It was just the game giving me a slight little bit of hope. And then when I actually believed in that hope, they were like, fuck you. Chark's going to be wide the fuck open. Surprised they didn't throw it to Tyler Eifert because that motherfucker was wide the fuck open too. Jesus. Extra point is up as now the Jets are down by a whole touchdown. A whole touchdown. And that means that we could be in some deep shit because we don't score that many touchdowns. Darnold, you better fucking score here, because if you don't, you will not be starting next game. You will not be the starter next game if you do not score a touchdown and lead us to at least overtime in this game. 5.5 minutes remaining. First and goal on our 25. Darnold drops back, throwing it out to Cohen, tries to spin, but he gets swallowed up for a 4-yard catch. 2nd and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 29.
Darnold hikes, screen pass to Cohen, and he gets caught up from behind and gets it up, though, to our 34. 5-yard reception there for Cohen. Now 3rd and 1, as we're probably going to run it with Cohen. No, dropping back, quick throw over to Everett, who one-hands that ball somehow and holds on to it even with that hit. I mean, that looked like it should have been a fumble, but whatever, I'll take it. I'll take it. So 1st and 10 on our 39. 3:50 remaining. Darnold throws an interception. Alrighty. So this is going to be the last that we've seen of Sam Darnold as the Jets quarterback, at least for a couple of weeks. He's being taken out following this pick 6 thrown to Denard. Yep, get him out. Get him the fuck out of there. I'm done with Darnold's shit. He's done. We're putting in Nick Mullen. Nick Mullins, you're the new starting quarterback. Congratulations. Congratulations. Sam Darnold, you did this to yourself. The Jets will be drafting a quarterback in this upcoming draft as of this week. Things could change as we get closer. Maybe Darnold pulls his shit together thanks to this benching. But as of right now, Jets management is saying yes to drafting a quarterback in this upcoming draft. As they're going to punt it into the back of our end zone. As now the Jets are down by 2 scores. 17-3. Nick Mullen getting his first look of game, or his first time on the field with the Jets. Throwing it a curl route over to Everett. Everett able to grab that. 2nd and 4 now. Nick Mullen again. Looking like he's going to pass it here. And he does. Dropping back. Throwing it over to Cohen, who makes 2 guys get shook off. Cohen makes another guy miss, and he does a little break dance there. And gets it on up to the 42-yard line. Maybe that's all we were missing. Maybe we just needed some Mullen. Dropping back again, Mullen throwing up the middle to Denzel Mims for the grab. Nice job, Mims. Nice grab there. So 2nd and 5. 37 yards to go. Up the middle pass again. This one's caught. Who's this one? Is this our new acquisition wide receiver? 2 minutes remaining. Still down by 2 touchdowns. Still down by 2 touchdowns. It was the new guy, Duvernay. It's his first grab. Good. Mullen again. Quick throw up the middle to A.J. Green, as now we're starting to go with some nice quick throwing motion out of Nick Mullen here. Maybe that's what we need. Mullen again, going to the end zone, and he does! He finds Gerald Everett, and he picks up the touchdown. Nick Mullen, oh, that could be it. He could be our guy, Nick Mullen. Extra point up and good. Give us the Cinderella story. Onside kick. Onside kick recovered by the Jets, and Nick Mullen marches on down, ties it for Jacksonville. Ties it for the Jets. That's not what we're doing. We're just going to kick it to them. We're going to kick it to them and waste our 3 timeouts. Understood. And we basically give them the ball exactly where we would have gotten it. They would have gotten it for an onside kick. Thanks to that face mask. Whatever, coach. 1st and 10. Run with Fournette up the middle. Stuffed. And that's going to be the first time out. Come on. We got to Gotta do this. That killed 8 seconds. That one play killed 8 seconds. We're gonna get the ball with like a minute left. Another run up the middle with Fournette. He falls forward. Second timeout taken by the Jets. You gotta make him fumble. You have to make him fumble here. Quentin Williams with that tackle. You have to make him fumble. Run with Fournette again. No fumble, and that's going to be our third and final timeout. Block the punt, please. Block the punt, then. Please block the punt. I'm not even looking at the TV. Fuck! That was a great fucking punt, too. All the way back on our 23-yard line. Nick Mullen has a minute and 20 seconds to march down this field with no timeouts and get a touchdown. He's got to go long, and he drops back and gets sacked at the 9-yard line. It's okay. He had to go long. He was looking long. That's fine. Mullen again, dropping back. Curl route to Cohen, pushing it back up to the 19, getting us a little bit closer. But he's got 35 fucking seconds, dude. Chuck this fucking thing. There it is. Over the top. Go, 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 go. 27 seconds. 27 seconds. This is pretty much it. This is pretty much our last play. Just throw it over the top. Mullen, throw it. Oh, 7 seconds. We have to go with a Hail Mary. We've got to go with a Hail Mary. 48 yards. Nick Mullen. Dropping back. Throwing it. Oh, it goes off the knee of Everett. Everett knocks it down with his knee. If he caught that, he would have had all the momentum and no one in front of him. But it bounces off the knee of Everett. And the New York Jets, for the 4th week in a row, are going to lose. However, we now know that our guy is going to be Nick Mullen for the remainder of this season, possibly. Yeah, Nick Mullen today. In half the attempts had a better completion percentage and the same amount of yardage and 2 less interceptions. Actually threw a touchdown. Gardner, I mean, that's impressive. Nick Mullen, I think we got to give him the nod for the remainder of this season. Rushing-wise, Tyree Cohen, 6 rushing attempts for 34 yards. Mark Ingram, 1 for 1. Sean Taylor, 1 for 2. Receiving-wise, Tyree Cohen led our team with 8 receptions and 66 receiving yards. A.J. Green, 5 grabs for 81. Gerald Everett, 6 grabs for 55. And then Devin Duvernay, 1 for 8. Justin Ross, 1 for 8. Cordero Patterson, 1 for 6. And Denzel Mims, 1 for 5. Blocking, Kalichi Osameli allowed 2 sacks, and Colton Miller allowed a sack as well. Defensively, we were led by solo tackles by Brian Poole, assist tackles by C.J. Mosley, and total tackles, there's a tie for 11 with Brian Poole and C.J. Mosley. Tackles for loss, there was 2 tackles for loss to Tim Williams, Avery Williamson, and C.J. Mosley. 1 tackle for loss for Curtis Metcalf and Jordan Jenkins. QB sacks goes to Henry Anderson and Darian Pine. We did not get any interceptions. Kicking stats look like this. Punting, kick return, punt return, on to the players of the week. So thanks to our loss here, everyone's pretty upset. Yeah, despite the players only meeting, morale in the locker room remains to be a concern. I've lost a lot of morale, yep. Great, and then the breakout player didn't get it, did you? I called it, didn't I? Quentin Williams, oh, he did get it! Quentin Williams played a heck of a game this week, and I think he's a lot better than we initially thought. He's up to a superstar, Quentin Williams. There we go. Our defense starting to come together. Plus 8,000 XP to your defensive lineman as well. That's what I like to say, boys. Players of the week for number 5 goes to Christian McCaffrey, who had 105 rushing yards on 10 attempts, 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 receptions for 50 yards. Who the fuck did Carolina play that this motherfucker did all that? Jesus Christ.
The Falcons player Sheffield gets NFC Defensive Player of the Week with 9 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 1 touchdown. AFC Offensive Player of the Week goes to Ryan Tannehill with 356 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 sack, and 2 carries for 10 yards. And then Denard of Jacksonville gets the AFC Defensive Player of the Week with 6 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 1 touchdown. And that's going to be it for this one, boys. Hope you all enjoyed. Until next time, see you all over. And remember, fuck Sam Darnold.